Welcome to this in-depth report on a significant development in Middle Eastern diplomacy. Today we are analyzing the formal announcement of the Board of Peace in Gaza, a structural body designed to manage the transition from conflict to civil governance. This announcement represents a collaborative effort aimed at stabilizing the region through a civilian-led administrative framework. The initiative focuses on prioritizing humanitarian needs and establishing a transparent path toward long-term reconstruction. As the world watches, this board intends to serve as the primary liaison between international donors and local needs, marking a departure from previous ad hoc management styles. We will explore the framework, the players involved, and the stated goals of this unprecedented administrative shift. Understanding who sits at the table is crucial for assessing the board's potential efficacy. The Gaza Board of Peace consists of a 12-member council designed to balance local insight with international expertise. Specifically, the council is divided equally. 6 seats are held by international experts specializing in urban planning and conflict resolution, while the remaining 6 are held by prominent local representatives from Gaza's academic and business sectors. This 50-50 split is intended to ensure that international standards of transparency are met while maintaining local legitimacy. The structure also includes a rotating chairmanship to prevent the consolidation of power within any single faction or nation, emphasizing a multilateral approach to governance and regional stability. The board's first order of business is the immediate stabilization of essential services. With infrastructure heavily damaged, the Board of Peace has identified 3 primary pillars for the first 90 days: restoring water and power, expanding healthcare access, and securing emergency shelter for displaced families. Current data indicates that nearly 60% of the local power grid requires immediate repair. The board intends to coordinate with international engineering firms to begin these repairs within the first month of operation. By focusing on these nonpartisan, life-sustaining services, the board aims to build trust within the community and demonstrate the tangible benefits of this new administrative model early in its tenure. No initiative of this scale can succeed without significant financial and diplomatic support. The Board of Peace has already secured a $500 million initial pledge from a multi-nation coalition, including regional neighbors and global powers. This funding is earmarked specifically for the emergency phase of the reconstruction. Furthermore, the United Nations has agreed to provide technical mediation and oversight to ensure that funds are used efficiently and transparently. This international backing provides the board with the necessary leverage to operate independently of local political factions. The goal is to create a gold standard for aid delivery, where every dollar is tracked and its impact is reported to the public in real time. Security remains the most complex challenge for the newly formed board. The announced framework specifies a civilian-led oversight model that works in tandem with existing international monitors. To maintain order, the board has proposed a security coordination office that will implement de-escalation protocols. This office is tasked with ensuring that aid corridors remain open and that reconstruction sites are protected from interference. By utilizing a nonpartisan security approach, the board hopes to create a neutral zone for development. This strategy relies on the cooperation of all regional stakeholders to respect the board's mandate as a purely administrative and humanitarian entity, separate from ongoing political disputes or military operations. Beyond immediate relief, the Gaza Board of Peace has unveiled a vision for long-term economic revitalization. The projected total cost for full infrastructure repair is estimated at $2 billion over the next decade. A core component of this plan is the creation of 50,000 new local jobs within the construction, technology, and service sectors. By prioritizing local hiring, the board aims to stimulate the economy and provide the youth with viable career paths. The plan also includes the establishment of a special economic zone to attract international investment once stability is proven. This long-term approach is designed to transition Gaza from an aid-dependent economy to one that is self-sustaining and integrated into the broader regional market. Despite the optimism surrounding the announcement, the Gaza Board of Peace faces significant skepticism from various quarters. Critics point to the immense geopolitical tensions and the difficulty of maintaining neutrality in such a polarized environment. Verification processes will be vital. The board must prove that it can operate without being co-opted by local political interests. There are also concerns regarding the long-term viability of international funding if immediate results are not seen. The board has responded by promising monthly progress reports and third-party audits. Acknowledging these hurdles is essential for a realistic assessment of the plan. Success will depend on the board's ability to remain transparent and resilient in the face of inevitable political pressure. As we conclude, we look toward the 24-month roadmap that the board has laid out. This timeline includes the transition of key administrative duties to local civil servants and the preparation for eventual local elections. The board sees its role as temporary, a bridge to a stable, self-governing future. Throughout this period, the international community will be looking for specific milestones: the completion of the 60% power grid repair, the full staffing of the 12-member council, and the successful distribution of the initial $500 million in aid. The Board of Peace announcement is a bold experiment in humanitarian governance. Whether it can overcome the weight of history remains to be seen, but its formation marks a new chapter in the pursuit of regional stability.